Hi everyone. Today I'm talking about some reasons why people struggle with asking for help and why people don't always seek help whenever they're dealing with some mental, emotional, or relationship issues. Reason number one is that people think that the way they think and feel and behave is normal. Now, we're not talking about denial here today. We're talking about maybe you think negatively and you're kind of pessimistic, but it's possible that you don't know it's a problem because people around you, the people in your family, are also negative, pessimistic thinkers. Perhaps you grew up with a parent that drinks too much or has depression or bipolar, and you would see their moods go up and down. You would see them become manic. You would see them become depressed. And you believe that this is normal, that this is just things that people go through, and because you've seen your family get through it and be okay, to you, it is something that you just need to get through and be okay with. Normal is just a setting on a dryer, so we're not going to talk about what normal behavior is or isn't, because normal is subjective. But I don't believe that it's okay for you to suffer if you're feeling depressed, if you're struggling with impulsive behavior, if you're drinking too much and you have upset because of that. That's not normal, because I believe that everybody deserves to live a happy and well life. And if you are feeling conflicted, if you're feeling like these behaviors or these thoughts that you have make you feel uncomfortable and make you feel just icky, then it's not normal for you. Normal would be that you are okay with the way that you think and feel. And we're going to talk more about that later, but just for this number one example that you think it's normal, most of the time people are raised in homes or are around people and they see these behaviors, they see these thinking patterns, and they believe that this is just the way things are meant to be. It is what it is, so what's the point of getting help if I'm just going to be this way? And this is just the way that people are. So another reason people don't ask for help is because they're functioning. They're doing all right. They are able to go to work. Perhaps you are doing okay in your relationships. There's not a lot of conflict. You may feel successful in that you were able to graduate from school and you've been able to maintain a career, and you don't have any significant legal issues, any significant financial issues. As far as you're concerned and the people around you, you are just a average person, living your life day to day as you should. And that is a common thinking error, which we can discuss later. But again, it's how do you feel on the inside? I always say you're the one that you have to sleep with every single night. So you're the one that lays down in bed with yourself at night, and you lay down with those thoughts and those feelings. And if you're uncomfortable with the way that you feel, with the way that you think, then it's okay to ask for help. You may have a surface level normal lifestyle, but if it doesn't feel happy, if it doesn't feel good, then maybe you should consider asking for help. It can be really hard to ask for help if you feel that explaining to someone or telling somebody that a way that you think or feel, it's going to make you feel embarrassed. It's something that you feel really uncomfortable with. You may be really embarrassed about a behavior pattern, a thinking pattern, or embarrassed by the way that you feel. And you don't want to have to tell somebody about that for fear of the shame that you will feel. I hear that all the time from people that I work with, is that they are ashamed to be sad. They're ashamed to feel angry. And so they would rather just not say anything at all. They would rather kind of stuff it and ignore it. And again, this isn't denial. You know that it's a problem, but you don't want to have to share it with other people for you're worried about feeling embarrassed. You're worried about being judged. I hear people say to me all the time, am I crazy for this thing? And so that's another reason why people don't ask for help, is they're worried that they're going to be labeled as crazy or a menace to society. And the way that you think, the way that you feel, even that behavior pattern doesn't make you crazy. Really, I don't like the word crazy. People say the crazy's been sort of stigmatized, unfortunately, and we're trying to remove the stigma of mental health issues. So there are some disorders that people can have where they don't think clearly or rationally, but that doesn't mean that you're crazy. And even if you do have this illogical thought pattern, you can learn to control it and learn to get better, which is why people should be encouraged to ask for help when they feel a upset feeling, when they realize they have this thinking pattern, or when you realize that a loved one has a thinking pattern or a behavior pattern, so that they can get help to address those things and not be struggling with their behavior or thinking. Another reason people don't ask for help is because of the cultural or societal norms that they've grown up with. We, especially here in the South, we kind of have this, I hear this a lot, or I've even said it to myself, put your big girl panties on and get over it, pull yourself up by the bootstraps and keep going. And we have a really unique culture here, specifically in America, where we are supposed to persevere and continue to fight despite adversity. And so that's a really admirable quality, and I really like that people want to try to deal with things on their own. Independence is a great quality and characteristic to have, but a lot of times some people believe that I can't cry, I can't be sad, I can't be mad, that this feeling is not okay, I can't express this, I can't feel it, and that becomes internalized, that there's something wrong with me. And the truth is that we're human. We all have feelings, and we all feel mad. We all feel sad from time to time. And sometimes it's sadness, anger, fear, anxiety. If that isn't addressed, it can grow and fester and can really cause you to start to have problems in your relationship, start to have problems with work, and really just not like who you are and feel really uncomfortable and icky on the inside. So although you believe that it's not okay to ask for help because that's what society has taught us, that asking for help is weak, or being sad or mad or any negative feeling is a sign of weakness, I want to say that is another stigma and something that we want to try to eliminate, that it is okay to have these negative feelings that feel really big from time to time, and it's okay to ask someone to help you to deal with that. I like this analogy of, if your car breaks down, are you going to fix it, or are you going to send it to a mechanic who is trained and knows how to fix that and can fix it? The same is true for mental health. If you have a problem emotionally, behaviorally, mentally, why not go to a professional who can help you and help you work through those things so that you can have a well-functioning self? The last reason I want to talk about people not asking for help is because they just simply don't know who to ask or where to go for help. And I hope that you watching this or you hearing this, that if you aren't struggling, that if you know someone who is, you can encourage them to go get help. Sometimes a person just needs to hear, hey, it's okay to ask for help. Hey, it's okay to feel the way that you feel, and let me help you find somebody to help you. Now, one of the best ways to get help is to ask for it, and it's okay to ask for help. And think about where we would be as a country, as a community, yourself, if you didn't have other people helping you. It takes a village, right, to raise a child. Well, it takes a village to care for its people. And if we want communities that are strong and supportive, then we can encourage people to ask for help. And then we help them try to find somebody. And one of the best ways is called 211, and ask for mental health counseling resources. Do a Google search in your area, and the list of counselors and therapists will come up. Most communities have a mental health agency you can call if they can't see you. I bet they have a list of referrals. Call your hospital, call your physician. They usually have a list of referrals that they can provide you. Pull out the yellow book and look up counselors, therapists in your area, and make phone calls and try to find somebody to go talk to. And so with that, those are the reasons why people don't always ask for help. Next week, I'm going to talk about what to do to try to find a therapist, and what you do when you finally do ask for help. What can you expect? So feel free to leave any questions, comments, email me. You can message me here about anything you want me to talk about. I will try to address your questions in a video. And stay tuned. Experts are coming soon. Don't forget to subscribe. You'll stay notified of when a new video is posted. But if not, come back every week, because there'll be a new video for you next week. Take care. Bye.